Go back and you will need to go that way.
No, they can hang on.
Oh, they can stay. I'm sorry. I
need to be away from this. Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I'm gonna go check the stream then and see how far I can get. Garrett, could you run upstairs and get my sunglasses out of my bag, or off the? They're up here. They're in the window ledge in the kitchen. Thank you. I don't want to move because Yeah, I don't move. And they want me here or up there to start. I haven't had coffee yet, and I'm about to be a bitch. Are we okay with explaining the challenge and everything like right here so that I can film everything without having to move too much? Okay, great. Because from here I can get this and this, and I'm afraid to move.
We'll do the first thing right here.
Yeah,
You facing
perfect.
This way.
Yeah,
And
I wish
then-
that sun would go away. Right?
Is it better to film at this angle?
Oh, I would love it if we could film it here so
The whole
that
thing?
we're not looking into the sun.
Sure.
Yeah, because that's
I'm gonna
gonna.
leave these with you.
Where do you
so
want
we don't-
them? Oh, okay.
They're just.
Oh, they don't need to be set up.
No.
Okay.
I just don't want to lose the bag because that could happen.
Joe and Patrick need to be mic'd. I'm not saying anything important, but
Yay, Mike.
Yeah.
much more of the players.
I heard that you're talking about maybe not doing the mats because of colors.
Well, pulling the mats once they swap, because
No.
I like the idea of bringing the mats.
Pull the mats
Here?
once they draw for spots.
Yeah, when they draw for spots, we'll have the mats for them to go to. What the fuck?
You could put them out and they wouldn't know that it's a spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if we do it here, and then when we move them to over there, well, we don't even need to move them over there. That can stay, and we'll just put the two mats right here.
Yeah.
And then when they go up to the game, the mat doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Got it.
Unless you want to use the mat as the player box.
So my
What's your vision?
my thought process
Yeah.
was the balls that they're getting
Uh-huh.
have to make it to the mat.
Oh.
I understand. Then we'll pull the mats but
I don't care where it is.
Yeah,
That's the
I see.
important piece.
we'll pull the mats over here then. I think we just pull the mats over here. If we draw for spots and we have to flip them, we'll just flip them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's easy.
they'll just be there. No big deal.
Awesome.
All right, Justin, can you help get a player mat?
You have coffee.
Tim didn't offer you coffee?
No, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Fuck Tim.
Hey, someone please tell Tim to go fuck himself.
So that she remembers over.
hmm
Over. So important.
Katie, I saw someone at Pride that had camouflage hat with the orange you have on right now. And instead of it's hunting season, it's hunting season.
So
game is that the bolo ball stands are across from each other, and one player from the it's like cornhole, and your box is the length of that basically.
What is this game?
It's ladder ball or bolo ball. So essentially,
2 balls tied on the ends of rope.
yeah,
They got to ring it.
and they got to ring them on those ringers. The bolo balls are hanging in trees on that path, and actually the last one is all the way down to the mailbox. And they have to, each individual person, 3 people have to bring each one back for their teams. And then once all 3 are back on the mats, then there are going to be 2 throwers, and they have to get all 3 rung on their ladder. It doesn't matter where. Like if you play this game for real, those are point values. We don't care about that. We just care about them ringing their 3 bolo balls, and at least the two throwers, they have to get at least 1 each, and then the 3rd one can be from either of them.
What's the box?
So technically, the way the game would go is that the bolo ball thing, like cornhole, would be on either side, and a player from one team would stand on one side, and a player from the other team would stand on the other side, and that's the player box. So he's just creating a player box because they have to throw from that box, and it's roughly and so it's the size of the bolo of the ladder at width or whatever.
We have a measuring tape if you're that worried about it.
Yeah,
It looks good.
it looks fine. And then we're going to draw for spots because I do think that there's a slight advantage to being here than there. So wonderful. Thank you. You can bring them all the way up to basically where we're standing. You'll see us on player mats and player mat if you're chit-chatting with them. You couldn't hear me?
I could hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay, Jeremy, I'm repeating that you can tell them to go ahead and come toward us and to their player mat if you're chit-chatting with them. Over. Okay.
You know what?
The drama.
That theory is the perfect for the story. Arch story.
It would. We need to, but no, actually for that, I was thinking he can find something like Native American, like truly Native American, because it's all spirit, but hopefully it sounds this type of way.
But it sounds like the goddess that lives under the
Yes. Y'all haven't even heard that story yet. Well, now you're going to just see it live. Yeah. It's going to be something.
Native American does fit a little bit better than Gaelic.
No, we're going.
That's what it says. Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I prefer Mozart in the morning.
Good morning.
Damn it.
Go ahead and go to your player mat. Your stuff you can leave like on the player mat, behind the player mat.
Tim, do you want to hand it to me, honey?
Yeah. You want to put them over here?
Yeah, maybe they should.
Y'all just find a dry spot to put your stuff. If you want to put it over here on the rocks, you can. Yeah, ish spot. Ish.
Is this Halo? We're going to space.
Space.
Green's on the way up. Anyone sleep? Stupid. That's Justin. Yeah, I think. Isn't that the Tesla? Is it the red Tesla? Yeah.
Very hard, but when my alarm went off, I hated it.
I need to actually ask.
But I slept like a rock.
Yes.
7.
Just direct me when we get back. Are y'all concerned that Riley is going to be throwing bolo balls and your Tesla is not far from the thing?
It's not gonna. How hard are these balls? They're not.
They're not hard.
It's fine.
Okay. It's just
Player mat.
player mat.
What do you need? Oh no.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Go ahead and head over to your player mat. Morning, morning, morning.
Thanks for coloring.
Yeah.
Let's get you something to drink. Is there anybody sitting out this one?
Maybe, but go ahead and deal with this first.
Any,
We're gonna have to hold for her.
Yeah. What's wrong?
She's about to vomit everywhere.
Really? Are we really killing these people? I mean, there's a reason. Like these LRGs aren't easy.
So here's the thing we could do
Mm-hmm.
is if she feels bad and wants to sit out,
She'll voluntarily pick the rock.
we can make that happen
Mm-hmm.
and just have her sit out, and then we'll have the other ones draw the other rocks, and then we can have her pick and sit out. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, it's not random.
Yeah. The other thing,
It forces her to sit out
yeah.
and gives her a break while she's trying to settle.
Or
I really wish we had some Zofran. She also didn't feel well yesterday.
really?
Yeah, I remember her complaining about nausea.
When I was playing the mole game, when I was the mole, there was a day that happened to me. I was running too much, and like
She's not over.
yeah, because I was just running and I was like, oh my god, and so like I went into the bathroom and I did throw up, but it was just because I was overexerted, so I threw up and then I felt fine. But like that happened to me. Like I was just like, oh no, but it was one of those ones where I was like, why am I pushing myself? It's like you get in your head even when you're little. You're like, oh, but I gotta compete. I gotta go. I was like, what am I doing? Like, why? Who cares? I can just be fake weak. But that's not how I wanted to play the ball. So that's why I was like pushing myself and I overdid it.
Yeah.
But once I threw up, I felt good. Maybe she just needs to throw up. And she's 21 and doesn't realize, like, just throw up and then rally. I don't know. This is worse. Because not only is she overexerting, and then she doesn't get any comfort.
And she hasn't eaten anything for 24 hours.
I'll do.
Is this Top Gun?
Yes.
I heard nothing.
We didn't hear that. Whoever was talking over.
I think it was Nick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be every day.
She's getting some liquids,
Yeah.
like IV.
No.
Oh.
Easier, but like the carry thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab people where I carry
Uh-huh.
when I go out. Like, I think we need common-
Okay. Yeah. Electrolytes.
Yeah.
Should we give at merge fees? Should we just that could be
It's just too challenging.
it's 2 challenges and 1 tribal away. Yeah, get enough for that for the merge fee so anyone can have one. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
The phone is calling.
If you think you think she's gonna
She's like, these humans can babysit.
Yeah, because we didn't know.
It's the saddest little high pitch. Like, Marilyn's like, she's like, I gotta go check on
I know he's got the broken
I was like, it's okay. Like, it's nothing.
Paul, yeah.
I was just concerned that he was tangled up or something. No, it's fine. So we'll figure out. Yeah.
Just to listen to our thing whenever she's ready, but that's what we would love.
Well,
Yeah.
it wakes up, falls in.
We'll talk. Chris,
Yeah,
we probably should be having this conversation, but we find it out.
It's not like they'll ever know. They're not recording.
Oh wait, hi. How are you?
I'm just gonna later.
So,
This is hard mode.
so they,
God,
it's like, I want to
no one. I mean, when you and I got here, remember, I was like, so lack of flat space. Like I just didn't know what else to do because it just you never know that when you're looking at the map. You know, all the and he was real good at showing the clearing pictures, but I didn't realize to get to those clearings you had to go through the jungle straight down.
We have black. We have black.
Exactly. I didn't either.
No.
Same. Like I was even when I was reading the trails, I'm like, oh, there just must be a slope on the side. No. Like when I think trails, I think straight trails. Like going through the forest in Seattle with the vampires. Not this bullshit.
Like there's a whole lot of like. Like figuring it out.
Did we take we need to take Felix thing.
That's yeah. Yeah, we're like,
We were,
Yeah, if you don't mind.
but we heard.
We'll put it with the others, which are
Come
upstairs.
in again. Over.
What else can we do?
Because Katie was with us.
There's Powerade right there. Might be mine.
She's back 3 minutes. She's like, oh, fine. Well,
Yeah, we do need to. Where did those go?
No, Jeremy put that they're in the back of the balcony near our room.
I thought we were gonna party.
Yeah, we moved them so that they wouldn't get. Yeah, so if you don't mind, whenever taking that one and just moving it with the others. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. The trash stuff is super, super helpful. Our bathroom and the little half bath too, if you don't mind. All of it. Thank you. And that little one in the pool room might be getting close to full.
And then I'm probably gonna move Kylie somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
You okay, Lynn?
No,
Feeling better?
because
Okay, good.
Hey, do we want to
You want a chair, Lynn, for now
so cramped.
to sit while we're explaining the rules? You want a chair?
That composer.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I'll take that for a second.
Uh huh.
You know, part of it is like, you know, the mental anguish. And
Glenn, you good?
She's gonna have to have like an extra thing. She's gonna have that everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. It's for medical reasons.
She's
If
just
we didn't have a tent.
okay. I think
Yeah.
she feels like they're gonna explode.
So
Sleeping bag.
if she wins reward,
She'll get to eat.
she'll get to.
But if she doesn't win,
If she
If she
doesn't,
doesn't win, I'm saying.
okay.
Universal Studios.
We'll just keep her for medical evaluation and give her the food up here.
yep.
Yeah.
We'll keep her back.
And that in toast. Okay, good.
Or we can even give her that.
We can give her that and if she wins. We're just going to keep her after this and we'll tell you, you're the doctor, so we'll say you have to stay for medical eval and then we'll do that for her.
Otherwise,
Yeah, and I don't want that to happen again. Thank you, Justin. All right.
Oh, we're doing that one?
Now we're in Star Wars. Let me put this down. Oh my goodness. Good morning, players. How are you?
Surprise.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Surprised. Oh yes, you're getting your first look at the Green Tribe. So Tug was voted out last night, and then shortly after their tribal council, Felix requested medical attention. He had injured himself, and even though he cleared medical, he was afraid for the pain that he was having and getting hurt further, and so the decision was made for him to exit the game. So he is now a member of jury. He will keep that. And so he started feeling better and he's just working through the pain and chilling. So, but he, sends his regards. He knows that this is a great game and he's rooting for everybody. So, with that,
I need to take this back.
yep.
Thank you.
So immunity's back up for grabs and
But not quite.
yes, but first we're gonna ask you to drop your buffs.
Top your buff.
Now and theoretically drop them. You can keep them, but you can. Huh?
She dropped it already.
Great, that's fine. Thanks. How many? Here.
Do we still need
Yeah.
to set out?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
How many do we have? Do we have the right amount? Pull one of each color.
2,
Oh, three.
3. That? Right?
Yes. Because there were 12. There were 12. So we're pulling 2. No, wait. Do you have 11 in there then? Yeah.
Because of the black one.
Because the black one. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna draw rocks. When you draw a rock from this bag, keep it hidden
In your palm.
in your palm. Like, don't look at it and just keep it hidden. We'll do the group reveal.
My stomach gets settled.
I'm gonna put this over here next to Andrea's stuff.
The cot's dried really fast.
We dumped it.
I was able to take it.
We'll deal with it. I know we should have told them.
Oh man, it's so big. That can get in the bag. It's really like take one of the top 2 rocks. You can't reach it.
No, I went for one in the corner and just followed.
You're like, no, I reject.
Things don't go on. I'd be like,
I like the Disney shorts, Riley. Oh, the whole thing's Disney.
He is a Disney dad.
Yeah.
Never saw
Oh
it.
yeah. That's we first met at when I took a trip to Disney World.
Somehow that's his license thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't want this one. No, it's
Yeah, there should be.
There's one at the very bottom. I want that one.
Yep, there are 2 more. Okay. Last one. All right.
Alrighty. So everyone hold out their hand. And we'll do a 3, 2, 1 reveal countdown. And camera is on it, right? All right. Reveal in 3, 2, 1. All right. So if you are blue, you should be on the green mat. If you are red, you should be on the purple mat. Blue, stay on the green, go to the green mat. And red, go to the purple mat. Oh, there is a black rock. Black rock, come to us. So, and then you'll just chill here for a second. And Joe's going to give the new green tribe their buffs.
Hold to your rock, and I'll come collect them in a second.
Are we going back to the green camp?
You are.
We gotta go.
We will, if you didn't bring your bags, we'll accommodate that switch, but y'all are going to green and y'all are going to purple.
Wait,
No.
you get a clean one.
Bad tip.
I'm not right now. I'm just saying.
Did you get a clean one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
And then now the new
And
blue,
purple.
purple. Sorry, not blue.
New clean buffs.
Oh, they did this.
There are 2 here. Yep. Okay.
All right.
So now what do we do with Jonathan?
So now what do we do with
Oh, give
Jonathan?
me the
Oh,
the rock bag.
you
I can
have
give their bag.
it. I don't have
I
it.
do have it. And I'll take your rocks.
Is it the same tribe name?
Yeah, same tribe name. You all are Oconee and y'all are the new Cherokee.
Thank you.
All right. So as y'all can tell, so
Let's go.
all right. So
Whichever way you go.
so Jonathan drew the black rock. And so the way this is going to work is we're going to explain the challenge rules, and then we're going to allow Jonathan to make a wager on which tribe he'd like to join. He can base it on whether they're going to win this immunity. He can base it on whatever he wants. But after we explain the rules, then Jonathan, you're going to decide which tribe you want to be on, but you're going to be the automatic sit out. So you're going to essentially be picking which tribe you likely think will win this immunity, so you don't have to go to the next tribal council.
And actually, this is not immunity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. This isn't immunity. This is a reward challenge. And you're playing for breakfast.
Hey.
So that's another thing. It's not immunity. Sorry.
But you will stay on that
But
track.
you will stay on that tribe. So that's a thing to think about for future immunity challenges, but including this challenge, which is a reward challenge. So we'll go ahead and explain the rules, and then we'll ask you your decision that you can think about. So this is ladder ball. It's a pretty simple, but we're altering the rules a bit. There are 5 of you, so y'all are even over there. You're gonna pick 3 runners, and you're gonna pick 2 throwers. So on the other track is essentially down the track past the fork are a set of 3 bolo balls in 3 destinations. There are red for the red rocks were purple. There are red bolo balls for you, and the blue rocks were green. There are blue bolo balls for you. They're right next to each other, and so you'll know when you see them. And so you'll have 3 runners. Each runner must bring back 1 bolo ball set. You know, they're tied together. If you don't know what a bolo ball is, you need to bring back 1 and bring it back to your mat. Once the 3 runners bring all 3 back to their mat, then the 2 throwers are going to head over here, and they're going to go to the throwing box of their respective tribe, and we're going to draw for spots. And they're going to have to ring all 3 bolos. It does not matter which rings you have. Ignore the point values. That's the real game where we don't care. We just need you to get all 3 bolo balls rung. Now, because there's 2 throwers, each of you must ring at least 1. And then the other one can be from either one. You can alternate. One can the better one can do it, whatever. Y'all decide strategically. But 1 each, at least, for the throwers. And then the 3 runners. Any questions about that?
So we're running to get the balls.
We're running to get the balls that way. And we're coming back here. Yeah, you're going to always run that way. Don't ever come back up this trail. You're always going to use that side.
And all 3 sets of balls are past the
fork.
We would stay straight on the fork or towards the road.
All the way to the road. All the way to the road. Just don't come up this way. Yeah, you don't ever need to come up this side.
All in the same spot, or
There's sets, and so there's
so 3 separate areas.
Mhm. It'll be one at a time. So y'all choose your order. Y'all choose, and then the order matters, because then once the one comes back with 1 bolo ball, the next one will go.
And then we'll need your decision shortly.
Yeah. Do you think 25 is too far? No, I think it's fine. It's an interesting split. It's basically 3-2. Both sides.
And the kicker.
Yep.
Run. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we run it one at a time or all together?
One at a time.
We don't throw until all 3 are back.
Exactly.
One
Yeah.
more question.
Mhm.
So when the throwers are throwing,
Uh-huh.
can all 3 be thrown and then run down to get them? Or do you have to throw one until you make it and run back and forth?
Oh, we don't they can all be thrown and you can go get them, right? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just at least 1 each has to make a rung, I just realized they're gonna run into each other. Running,
Down there.
No. They throw and they miss, and they're gonna run to get it.
Oh, yeah. They're not heavy.
They're not heavy.
Think that car's in danger?
No.
No, it's his car. I told him. I was like,
you're
"Y'all,
gonna
are
throw
y'all
that
worried about
far."
your Tesla?" But they're probably hollow rubber, but whatever.
So why does order matter again?
I mean, just for your sake. I mean, yeah, just so you know who to go.
So they're not further apart.
Maybe. But the road is the limit. You're not going to go anywhere past the road or off trail.
Yeah.
Oh, coffee. Here, I forgot I had these two in my pocket.
Oh, you're going.
Are they doing first?
All right, so who are my runners?
Not fair.
Runners? Okay. Runners, you three are runners, and Ash and Andre are throwers, and then Will and Mary are throwing. Okay, awesome. So before y'all start, we're going to ask Jonathan to decide which tribe would you like to be on. You will be the automatic sit out, but which side? And remember, you can't sit someone out in back-to-back challenges. So because Jonathan's going to sit out at this one, he must play in the next challenge.
I can go with the better camp.
Yeah.
All right,
Jonathan.
Jonathan, here's your new buff. You are officially a member of Cherokee. So now, Jonathan, you are the sit out. You can cheer them on, but you will not be throwing or running. And again, this is for reward. Hold on, let's draw for spots. So yeah.
Do you want to draw a rock?
Yeah, let's draw rocks.
Drawing rocks.
Just spots. Some people might assume that this is a better advantage, but you know.
One blue and one red?
Yeah.
Or how do you want to do it?
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Do we know if we're gonna be on the left or the right?
We're about to figure out. Yeah. So Joe is going to pick either the red or the blue rock, and whoever that is, will get to choose which side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So Joe, left hand or right hand?
Left hand.
Left hand, red. So purple. You're gonna choose which side you want.
We'll go left.
Left? Okay. So y'all, the throwers will be on the right, and y'all will be on the left.
Patrick,
Uh-huh.
grabbing the missed shots and bringing them back to our.
The throwers
The
can
throwers
do that.
do that.
Yes.
But we asked, we don't have.
Yeah.
But if Mary is throwing, if Mary and Ellie
So-
are throwing, Mary can throw and Ellie can receive.
Yes. Yes. Either thrower can be, but you know, be cognizant of each other. This is just our space limitation. Please don't block the other team's throwing range.
Can you follow their legs?
These are too small to do that, but you know,
I need to confirm.
yes.
Where am I running to putting balls?
This way, up the
there.
hill,
Up the hill.
up the hill, and keep on going
And
all the way to the
up
mailbox.
until the mailbox.
And then run back this way. Don't run up this way. Yes, just one. So each of you get one each. Each of you get one each. Get yourself back to the mat. You can, and then once all three are back, then the throwers can start throwing. Does that all make sense?
All
right, we're gonna
head down there.
And Joe's gonna go down there and watch. And then will you radio me?
Yep.
We'll wait till he gets down there and radios me, and then I'll call it.
Who are the throwers for each team?
Ash and Andrea over here, and Bill and Mary for over there.
Jonathan, if you want to, sitting out, we have a rock you can sit on. You don't have to. But it's up to you.
What's that? What happened?
We were just giving him the option to sit since he's the sit out. All right.
I want to sit after I run.
Is there any chance, Sherry, that you could bring a coffee down? I don't know where you are. Massive. Am I hearing an echo or am I not?
Because Justin's thingy doesn't work.
I don't know what you said.
Something about coffee. He'll ask again if it's important.
Okay. Joe is positioned and ready for the survivors. Over.
This way. This way. Yeah, don't go toward the middle one. That's just a dead end right there. You need to go all the way up towards the blue Tesla and take a hard left. If you take the yellow path this time, it's not going to be a good shortcut. All right, survivors ready? Forward. That'll be a fun shot. We just got to get it.
Patrick, based on the way the shot is framed, I know you're not, but the framing of the shot makes it look like you're ready to trip them when they come back.
I am.
Be careful coming down the hill.
Or Patrick's gonna trip you.
If you catch him like we did Andrew, are you in there? Yeah, I'll here.
Here comes Jay. Make your way to the mat.
Slow down.
Come on, just keep on rolling.
All right, Kim, go. Here comes Ellie. Here comes Ellie. Hit the mat, Ellie. Hit the mat. Hit the mat. Cat, go. That was fun. We need that reel.
Yeah, chase them, Paul. Chase them.
They were like, look at Paul go. You should be competing.
Can you take one this way, Paul? I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you don't mind. And oh, it's back. Good, it's back.
Oh,
Segments are good too because they're easier to upload.
Yeah, just nobody do
Breathe.
anything.
Oh, here comes a runner. Here comes Cat.
Come on, power all the way. You got it, Cat.
Hit that mat, Cat. Hit the mat, and Riley's ready. All right, Riley, go. Here comes Kim.
You got it, Kim. You're almost there.
You're almost there, Kim. All right. Okay, Lynn, go.
Bring it home, Lynn.
Is everybody on their last one? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's on their last runner. She chose. She could have been the thrower.
What color are you now?
Could have been the runner. I mean, the thrower.
Blue. Yeah. Go.
He does. It's ridiculous. I mean, I think he is, in fact, a runner wearing his 5K shirt.
Notice Paul and they chase one set of
Yes. He's like, you get one.
We're getting angles now.
Oh, yeah. All right, here comes Riley. Get ready, throwers. All right, Riley, hit the mat, and then throwers can start throwing.
That's a hazard.
Go.
You got this, Lynn.
You got it, Lynn.
Justin's down there, too, in case anything happens. Here comes Lynn. Here comes Lynn. Come on, Lynn. Hit the mat, and then the throwers can throw. There you go. Go, throwers. Go, throwers. Yeah, you got water, Lynn?
Got this. Can we let him wait at the end?
Yeah, let's not wait to the end. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Andrea, come back. Yeah.
Good throws, Asher. They're good throws.
Either go get them individually or throw all three and then send the runner.
Yes! There you go, Ash. There you go.
I don't want anyone getting hit.
Got this.
Besides Paul. Remember, the first
One
team to
for
ring all three
green.
will get their breakfast reward.
Yes!
Two
All
for
right.
green.
Come on. Come on.
Green only needs one more. There's one for purple.
One for purple.
I want to throw it, Andrea. I trust you.
But she has to get one.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, Andrea has to get this one. Ash has already gotten two.
They can
Oh, you can only. Sorry. It's one each. Good.
Two
Okay.
for purple.
All right, we are neck and neck. First person to ring it wins reward. No, congrats. What a comeback. Wow.
Purple.
Purple came back
Wins
to
reward.
win that. Y'all were so close.
All right.
Good job. Awesome. Well, seems like Jonathan picked the right tribe, at least for breakfast. We will, the details that we're going to bring them breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to have breakfast at your camp, some people's new camp. So we're going to bring the breakfast to you.
Can we go get our stuff?
Yes. So right now, before, we're going to, you want to go with them? We'll go with them to help facilitate the bag swaps and everything.
Yep.
We'll come with you. And we'll facilitate this bag swap and then make sure the new purple gets to purple and the new green gets to green. And then hopefully by the time that happens and we get back here, Chef Nick will have y'all's breakfast for you and we'll get that delivered.
So
All right.
let's do any bathroom water bottle.
Yeah, bathroom water bottle
now.
first, please,
And
if you need it. And then
we'll
let's
hold
meet
Lynn.
back here. Also, we're going to hold Lynn just for some additional medical procedures, help, whatever.
eval.
Yeah, that's the word I want. And you are more than welcome to pull. Yeah, and Katie might be pulling you for confessionals, but
And
Yeah.
Lynn,
Yeah,
Lynn's
Lynn.
gonna come up here.
Kim, this is your toiletry bag. Oh, fuck, that's right.
yeah, we're gonna get Lynn
Justin,
first.
you take her to
Yeah.
the kitchen this way.
Yeah, come on, Lynn. No, I don't think so. Not right now. Not today. This morning, anyway. That's fine. We'll I'll just warn them. Yeah, she won't speak to him. No. Hey, Lynn's just in here just for some medical eval, so she's ignoring you. Y'all ignore her. Yeah. Yeah, they all know now. You can sit anywhere you want. We'll get you. Yeah, Justin insists she needs some electrolytes and a little bit of food in her stomach.
Yes, sir.
So. Okay. Huh? 6 were on the winning side. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Don't talk to her. I will tell her that you love her and I hope she feels better.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, goodness. Right? Like interruption.
Who in your new tribe are you most excited for?
Ash. And I think Jay is still gonna be good ally.
She was the first person to be like medical treatment, and that was not what I expected. I was like, she could be.
I did tell them that we're taking their breakfast to their camp, but we got to get them facilitated where their camp switch because they didn't bring their bags and stuff. So
Dan, can you hear
one
us
team.
now? Please confirm.
There was a tribe swap.
Yeah, was it the stronger tribe to the right? Just be honest. Was it the tribe to the right? Riley and Jonathan and fucking Kelly.
Maybe.
Okay, sorry.
No. No, no, no.
Sunscreen.
No. I'm doing it right now. I'm going to go down and do it right now. Yep, I'm doing both.
Oh, can Patrick, can you please turn off your clip mic because we are picking up your audio in the interview. Over.
Oops, I'm turning it off now. Over.
Thank you, Patrick. Over. Okay, well, we'll repeat then. So we will just repeat for anybody who is watching and wants to know. Kim did find the purple tribe idol.
Kim? This morning, we were just walking around, and I just kept looking. I looked down. And went, I grabbed it right in that fucking little hole.
Y'all put your hands on it
so many times.
So many times.
I started just looking because I figured it was plain sight, not under something. So, and it was.
Sometimes you can overplay yourself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who? I know you said you're most likely to be excited to work with Ash.
Because I think Andrea will work with Andres. Will also work with Ash. So I think that'll be a good ally.
Are you wanting to work with Andrea then?
For
Because she's on the other tribe.
No, Andrea's on.
She's on the green tribe.
Yeah, she's on the green tribe.
Interesting.
And she worked with. I mean, I helped them vote out Taylor.
Yeah.
You saw me. I told you I changed my mind.
Is there anybody you're a little upset to have lost in this tribe swap?
I mean, Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because everyone, as it got closer, working together was okay then. Because now there was so many, the numbers were.
Right. Right.
So.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, Kim. I'll let you get to it.
Thank
you.
Right.
Bye.
I'll go get this.
Andre, are you going back to camp?
Yeah.
Can I snag you for a sec?
Yeah.
Is here okay? I know you're tall. All right, Andrea, how are you feeling about a tribe swap?
I was expecting the tribe swap.
I think you were talking about it last night.
Yeah, we were. We were fully expecting the tribe swap. It is nice that my former team got split 50-50. I plan to stick to that. Oh yeah, I plan to stick to the Cherokee plan of us sticking together.
Speak up just a tiny bit.
I plan to stick together, original Cherokee. The problem for my tribe is that my pre-number 1 ally is with me. My pre-number 3 ally is with me. And when the number 3 ally is siblings with my new ally. So I need us not to lose immunity. We need to win immunity. I'm also mad that I'm going to that now Riley and Johnny get fucking fuel. I needed them on empty. Okay, so this is gonna get really sticky, really quick. But I fully intend to tell lies and betray. And I'm sorry in advance. Remember that you guys love me. I'm such a lovable person, and this is just game.
Was there any additional idol hunting or anything at the purple camp?
Of course there was, but we're all fucking idiots and we're fucking blind. But my new tribe's not gonna know that. We have it.
You're just gonna let them think you have?
Yeah, no, we do.
Okay,
Yep. Information is key.
Yeah. All right. Well, who are you? Is there anybody on the tribe that you weren't originally tribed with that you are excited to work with?
Both of them. Like I got paired with people I want to work with, so I need to win in immunity so that the now purple tribe can deal with that shit.
Is there anybody you're disappointed to have lost in the tribe swap?
I think because I built, if I could swap out one person for another person on Cherokee, it would be Kim. That's my only wild card.
You would want Kim on the other tribe?
Correct. And one of the other original Cherokee people with me.
Is there a reason?
Amount of trust I feel like I can put in. Because I feel like me and Kim, I wouldn't say shaky grounds, but just we haven't been voting the same. I do believe in open lines of communication with her. I literally last night was gonna look over to her. I was like, let's just start fucking causing chaos, bitch. Like let's team up. Let's just be chaotic. So yeah, that's my only concern. Just when I was talking about last night, I was like, I gotta figure out what I gotta do because I'm about to draw a strong line of what alliance I want to work with because I'm working with multiple, and now I get swashed and flopped, and I'm gonna have to redo that.
Is there who on that tribe, if you guys were going to tribal, like who on the purple tribe do you think is in the most trouble?
So on the Purple Tribe, it's what? Jonathan, Riley, Mary, Ellie, Will, and who's the other green person over there?
Cat.
Cat, yeah. Who should be whatever original green player does not have an idol should be the most
Do you
worried.
think a green player has
Yeah.
an idol?
Yeah.
But you don't know who.
I think it is probably spread between Riley and Jonathan, or they at least know where it is.
Interesting.
I would hope that they don't, but something is telling me they probably do. Maybe Felix got evacuated with it. I don't know, but Felix is also smart enough. He'd be like, "Hey, bro," and pass it off beforehand. You know.
Was there any conversations last night or this morning about what may have happened on the journey?
So Mary. Oh no! No! Fuck! There was. Oh, they're in danger. They're in danger. I'm sorry, I have to process. It's early morning for us. I feel like I'm on day 5 of being in the woods, so I have to process. Oh my God. So we, as a team, when we were talking about who's going to go on the journey, we're like, you're probably going to have to put up your vote, right? You're probably going to have to lose your vote, play a game. And if you win, you get your vote back and you get an advantage. And Mary told us that she played a classical Survivor game, thrilling.
What was it?
Putting the ball on the top of the little spinny thing, and then it alternates with side, and you got to catch the ball. You can't let it fall. And she was like, I had to do that for 4 minutes with 3 balls. It was like, okay, but she was like, I was almost there, getting to the 4th minute, and I dropped the ball. So I don't have a vote. And we all,
She told you,
yeah.
Did she tell you that or everyone?
She told everyone in 10 when she came back. She told us what happened. She told us that she lost her vote. We were like, it doesn't fucking matter, because we were thinking we'll have one more go as the original tribe before a swap. It was like, we got your back, it's whatever. And Mary was in my core. Like I said, I have problems technically aligned with everyone on the original.
You felt like the loyalty trust build up with Mary.
Yeah, because pro winners are sticking together.
Oh.
And that's how Last Tribal got fucked up, because Taylor, you shouldn't have gone home, boo. If you would just let me vote out Kim, you would have still been here. But you wouldn't let me, okay? Fuck, she doesn't have a vote. And I don't think Mary lied to me. And she would have had a slight opportunity to tell me, because we said we were going to start putting new phone on trust between me and her. And I think she would have told me if she actually would have gotten a vote.
Based on that, do you think Mary's in trouble? Do you think she'll tell her new tribe?
No, I don't think my old tribe will tell their new cohorts that she's without a vote. But we'll know who they have will be persuasive enough to push a vote away from Cherokee, and that's the problem, because I'm the pusher. I'm the pusher, and Kim is a pusher, and Jay is the pusher for both. Fuck, they're endangered. They still got to go to trial. I can't there. I can't take my ass there. I had to. No.
Well, thanks, Andrea.
Thanks. Shit.
Is Jay done? Can I snag you? Is Lynn okay? She was in medical. Why did y'all not have her throw balls? You crazy?
That was me. Nobody else wants to run. You go first.
Oh.
Well, I think she wasn't eating. So pulled a little bit of a chatia. I asked Joe, I said, technically, you said over stuff, we have an equal right to possession of any of the food. He's like, all I can say is anything that you're taking from camp has to be in your bag when you leave. So I went and took some of the food and took it to our camp, because Ashlyn haven't eaten.
Well, and they're about to have a reward.
They're about to have a breakfast. I didn't feel that bad. So I didn't take all the food, because
What'd you take?
I took the Cliff Bars and some crackers. Because I was like, I don't want to like completely destroy my jury game if like you literally stole our food.
Did you tell anybody you did it?
I told my tribe.
Oh.
Because they're gonna come back and be like, where the fuck we get the Cliff Bars? And I'm sure they didn't just pop up. So I told them. So that might leak eventually, but I think it was worth it, because I think probably what's happening with Lynn is she's just like hasn't eaten.
Yeah.
And she's keeps getting put in this place where she's like, do the physical portion, do the physical portion, do the physical portion. So I think this will hopefully give us a fighting chance, because Jonathan and Riley and Will and Kat, like they've got, and Allie, like they've got a lot of physical players on their thread. So
Yeah.
we just need a fighting chance. So see if that works.
How do you feel about being on a tribe with Lynn? Were you hoping
hate
in
it.
the swap? No.
No, I wanted nothing to do with it. I saw what happened to Mary and Vinny.
Yeah.
Now we're the duo. And here's the thing. I think there's this dynamic between Kim and Ash. Right now, Kim's coming into the position where she's got the power. And I think she wants to show Ash that she's not going to go by old potential grudges, right? So basically, Kim has to make the first move because Ash has no power. Well, that's a lie. They could be idols, extra votes, whatever, but we're coming in with a slight majority. I should say that. So I think Kim is not going to want to go after Ash. So if we lose, if it's another physical challenge and they clearly have the tops, I think it's going to come down to probably Lynn or me. I think, Kim and Andre are going to come to me and be like, you got to cut Lynn here. I think I'll have to do it. Otherwise, like, they're going to do it. They don't need me to do it. And so it's like, do we send one of us home and then destroy both of our games?
Right.
But I got to talk to Andrea because Andrea really likes Lynn. And so
Well, and that's gonna work to your advantage, right?
Yeah. So then if I can get Andrea and be like, look, when you go into the merge, you want threats. Like, if the reason why you want to get rid of us now is because we're a threat, we are your threat. We are in your corner. When it's on you, right now you providing. When people are like, hey, can you threat, which he is, you're going to want to be able to point a bigger threat and be like, but Jay and Lynn are here. So I'm not on that option yet, but it's really going to come down to Andrea.
Yeah.
So like, how tight is your tribe going into new tribe?
I really trust him.
Majority of the tribe.
I don't know. I don't want to assume anything with like she could come back to me and be like, Ash is my number one. Like, you get rid of her, like, no. And then I'm like, okay, well, we have to figure that out. But I just don't know where their game is. But between me, Andrea, and Kim, I feel really close.
Was there talk about what the journey may have held?
Yes. So Mary came back. I'm just telling the truth, but Mary came back and said she was asked to play a game of Samotion where you drop the balls and rotate.
Okay.
And she said that she had the challenge was you had to keep the balls up for 4 minutes. She said she did not complete it and that she had about a minute left. I believe what she had to do, this emotion, knowing Garrett's building capabilities, I just know y'all easily. I don't believe don't. Vinny, they tell her, she's like, Jay, you didn't vote where I thought you were. I was like, I told Vinny to play his shot in the dark. Like, I wish everyone know that. Right? Because then they're in a 4-2 situation. Which means if I had to guess who would go home, it might be Ellie.
So you think that there's a possibility that Mary has both the idol and an extra vote?
I'm more confident she has the extra vote. I actually think the idol, despite what you all say, is lost to Mother Earth. But if someone has it, I think it's Mary.
Do you not think that if it was lost to Mother Earth, we wouldn't just rehide an idol?
I mean, y'all have had 6. We were looking at it as a cohort. 6 people didn't find this idol, which was hidden in a place y'all thought didn't even originally need a clue. We're blind, or I don't.
Or someone found it, is what you think?
I guess someone found it, and it has to be.
Or nature took it.
I mean, Andrea, I feel like Andrea would have told me, but Andrea's a good player. Maybe she's like, let's have these fuckers search.
If you had found it, would you have told anybody?
I would have told Ellie, and I did promise that I would tell Andrea. Just because.
I wanted to really.
I did tell. Well, and that's true, but at least you know, like a cold hard.
Just told everyone.
You did promise, but we
You fucking liar. You lying ass.
Will has just don't track food. I grew up on
You fucking thief and a liar. Everybody on the live stream, you just remember that someday when you all may play with Jay, and I'm just gonna let you know the things I already know.
So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be, but this is the thing. All the better reason to send that tribe to tribal and just hopefully the trees shake a little bit because you know if Felix found the we are pretty confident the other tribe found their idol. If Tug had it, I think she would have played it, unless it was a massive blindside. If Felix had it and was thinking he was going to leave, I think he bequeaths it to someone. I'm sure he had allies before he left, so that means somebody still in the game has it. I just wish you guys had a mercy rule and didn't put Jonathan and Riley on the tribe again. I know you guys didn't do it, but I feel like there should be like a mercy rule.
That
like,
was the
no.
RNG god.
True.
I also think, Jay, that like, you know, a lot of people you say are looking at, you know, Riley and Jonathan. There's a lot of people. I don't know. I think they just are big, and so they look at. But like, there's a lot of people. You fucking hoofed it down that trail. Like Lynn, the way that Lynn hoofed it, and then knowing that she's not feeling good, and then literally fell on that mat. I was like, what a badass. Y'all don't count yourselves out. Like there are some physical people on your team too, and also I think like, are we at a point in the game? How close are we to being at a point in the game? Because it seems as though at some point the physical elements of this game become not unimportant, but less important than the social and strategic.
Correct.
At what point do you think that shift takes place? Is it pre-merge? Is it merge?
You know, in my opinion, like we were thinking, like if they lose this round, that tribe, they should get rid of one of them so that we don't have to, because it's not just that they are both individually good. The strong theory around is that Riley and Jonathan have worked together and are physical threats such that you get rid of one of them before the end. So we'll see. I think it's going to be interesting. It'll depend on who wins this next tribal.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you. And Lynn is still.
I think so. Did Lynn go back to camp? Hey, did Lynn go back to camp?
What?
Did Lynn go back to camp?
We don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not because we just were there.
Okay. Does Justin? Okay. I want to say something to y'all, but I'll wait.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she told me. I told him in. Yep. Is that it?